but she feels that she's worked hard enough. God has blessed her. She's also met the perfect gentleman. So let the wedding be lavish. What do you say?
Well, thank you very much, and a cherished good morning to our viewers. I think that the first thing is you should understand the protocol that governs marriage and know your role as a woman in planning marriage. Because within the marriage circle, there's a role each party has to play. So if you don't understand your role, then you step over your bounds. And that's what she's doing.
Oh, you think she's overstepping?
Yes, she's not even overstepping, she's stepping. When a woman like you is desiring for a lavish wedding, it's normal.
You don't see anything wrong with it?
No,
right?
no, there can be everything wrong with it, but it's normal in the first place because you were created for marriage. The only purpose of a woman on earth is marriage.
The only purpose.
Yes.
I'll surmount that. I'll go over that.
Now, going over it doesn't change what I just said.
Fine, but
so God sat down and realized that the disability of a man is to get ability of a woman with 80% emotions, 12% spirituality, 8% thinking. So your make, you were really designed for marriage. So when you are making noise about getting the flowers, getting the distance, see the man. He's only seeing what happens down there to make a vow and break. That's all a man is thinking about. Because if you don't make a vow, you don't know how your capacity is. But you just want to make a vow and make sure you break it. And that makes you a man. So in the first place, the woman having lavish wedding, thinking about flowers, it is normal for her make. Now, the issue is that know where these things are needed. Are they needed for marriage? Just like a Christian girl who wants to be righteous and believe that God in her righteousness and her virginity will give her the best husband. It's an error. So there are a lot of errors in the mind of a young girl like this. I have worked hard. I have made enough money just to make my wedding lavish. Are you marrying yourself? Who determines what goes into the marriage? There are 3 forms of marriage even in Ghana. The Mohammedan marriage, the customary marriage, and then the civil marriage. None of them tells us what happens like this declaration that gives it a symbol of acceptance by law. The traditional one, like you said, toilet roll was what was given. It means that the family of the lady didn't plan well. If you go to an engagement ceremony, traditional marriage, and there's shortage, it means that the family didn't plan well. It's a shame to the woman, not the man. Because the cost involved in souvenirs and everything is the cost of the woman, not the man. But don't forget, immediately you finish Ghanaian traditional marriage and you decide to go and do civil marriage, you nullify all that you did.
Say that again.
Immediately you finish Ghanaian traditional marriage.
Meaning the one that these days we wear the kente and the rings.
Yes, I mean.
If you move past that and you go for a white wedding,
it is nullified. It is not recognized under the law. Yes, because nobody has the right to marry twice in this country. So either you choose traditional, Mohammedan, or civil. And there's nothing called church wedding. That's why I don't go there. The church has no marriage.
So what we've been doing is what? The one with the white gown, the crown, and everything with bridesmaids.
It is the security of the woman. It's your fear. A man who wants to be well stable and live long, not like me who will die soon, should do traditional marriage. Because the wedding takes you out of the tradition and gives you to the law. One man, one wife, chain pay 50% of property.
Okay, so I know.
I get to the picture.
Yes, I'm
So when I finish my traditional marriage, and then I decide to make a decision to register my marriage for 21 days under the law, I nullify what? That is why in the marriage register they ask you, when do you marry? So it is nullified.
The customary one or the traditional one?
The customary one is nullified. Immediately you go for civil marriage.
Okay, so that means you can't have both customary and civil.
You are doing that thing to decorate your soul. You see the problem? Yes. So your lavish, your waste at the traditional marriage and all the thing. What's the waste? So the thing is that you are receiving people in your home. So we sit on plastic chairs or we sit on benches. And what do we serve people as evidence showing that they came? We need a cloud of witnesses. So I decided to give each of you toothpaste and brush, or give you taco chakeblo, or give you. We give people things that they would use to at home. But right now, you people have changed the thing.
Which people?
That you're new people. I see everybody in Kente. Now I even hear that pastors who don't know what the law is and don't know the tradition go to traditional marriages and go and exchange vows. That's an error and a curse. As a matter of fact, the pastor is not needed in that
So
thing.
the traditional marriage, you don't have to exchange vows.
Yeah, for what?
Traditionally.
The family requested that you want our daughter, and I need 4 gallons of water. Once you provide the 4 gallons of water, they bring it to the family. We say, yes, it has been accepted. Daughter, we've received this thing from George Lutron, coming to take your hand in mine. Do you agree? Yes. Then once he agrees, they bring her out to come and show to the family, this is the woman. That is why when you're pregnant, we don't bring you out. So let me tell you one of the things people don't know. Today, if I want to marry you and you are pregnant, and they say your sister should stand in for you, immediately we finish, I should be able to have sexual intercourse with your sister because I'm not married to you.
Because you married the sister.
So those of you in Abrochi that people are standing in for you, if you're standing for somebody in Ghana, chop the thing because your wife. These are the things you want to put in your mind. So when you say it's lavish, the kente, are you aware that tradition, nobody's supposed to wear kente and dress like a king? It's a curse. All of you who are doing it.
What are you supposed to wear?
Traditionally.
But kente is tradition.
You don't know what it means.
What does it
Every
mean?
kente you want to use, there is a particular name you should use. Okay. But now you choose what is nice.
Oh. So even for the traditional marriage,
My God. You don't,
we are supposed
and yes,
to use.
I mean, people dress like a king. It is an error. But we are quiet watching it. Now we have it. But
then, so who is supposed to be telling us all this? I mean, we've got traditions in this country. Who is passing it or handing it down for us?
Social media is making. Last time I saw that a whole guy was going to the wedding ceremony. There are other fellow guys following him, holding drinks, holding. I said, what is happening to us? As a matter of fact, the man who is coming to marry the lady just walks in and they show him to the person.
Our forefathers and ancestors have failed us.
They have not failed us. You've run away from the village to Accra.
Who is teaching us?
You have run away to Accra.
Whose responsibility is it to tell me that, okay, Cookie, you cannot wear this particular type of kente
Hello.
because it has to swear so a name?
No, I ask myself.
What is the church doing about
it? They take the church out.
What is the Busiapenyi doing?
You use that one I like. The church is a wrong place to go because
the pastor who comes.
No, the pastor is Eshuchenimu. He has not been invited. No pastor. Pastor Eshuchenimu. The only time we are invited
he has not been invited. So now I'm friends over shower.
Pastor we are Eshuchenimu or come
so for the traditional wedding,
it is a family issue. And so for say this after me. Who said that?
So what you're saying is if you want to do the white one, there's no need to even do what we are seeing on the screen right now because this is an engagement.
So look at this. This is madness. This is total madness. There is nothing sensible about this thing they are doing. You understand? Then they come and say, our boy,
good. But thank God for what you mentioned, our boy. I just want to come to you. Explain to me. I want to break it down for us. Your daily life. When people call you and they want you to plan their weddings, what are their expectations? Because we've had a conversation off screen, of course, where people call you and then they start to mention all sorts of things that they want to see on that day. And then start to hear a pressure in the voice
all because when they see the pictures, they think say maybe it's not expensive. But as I have said it before, everything is being multiplied by the number of guests that you are hosting. Mm-hmm. If you are hosting 300 people, you are bringing chairs, and if one chair is 10 cities, you are times 300.
Glasses. Chairs require 3,000.
Yeah, when glass is 2 cities times 300, everything times 300. So when we combine them together, then you know that you are paying more.
Wow.
You get me?
Venue crumble.
And what's your policy? Are you supposed to pay 50%, 70% before you start the planning, and then after the wedding ceremony?
After what wedding ceremony? And I'm not going to be car. The whole issue here is you are paying everything. Where I'm going for my rent house now, are they going to give you for free? No. You have to pay everything. So when you're about to get married, get prepared, get your money, pay everything off. It's so disgusting and so ashaming that you'll be called Sunday after Monday morning. Morning, I'm afraid I will call dear. My balance, I'll call you. I'm at honeymoon, giving excuses and all those things. So many cookies, so many.
And now only
at first, no. You think say ABR.
Bobby Dean. Say a because you're calling Nibi. You're calling Adriano.
The whole issue is of say people are doing, so he wants to do. Obabe who say especially when it's Friday or Friday to the Saturday or
Aye.
a day to the engagement, you see unforeseen costs. You have to buy this, you have to get this, you have to get this. Yeah. Now, no, you see, kind of plans for the man, no, he has to put it in another thing. So come and talk to you, bro. This.
Now
Fine.
so happening now.
You can't do anything about it, but because he has given you 70% or 80% of the whole thing,
Aye.
so you feel like, oh,
So
after
you're
the
already
wedding,
committed.
you know, someone can even tell you that, you know, after my wedding, I'm paying you. Meaning, thinking, I'm in group, school group, WhatsApp group, I'm in this group. So afterwards, they'll give me envelope and pay off, and it happens. And the things that rise after the wedding. So when they don't get it that way, not disappointments about, then he'll be frowning to the wife. Wife will be frowning to the husband because the appointment's about one side. By then, it's now calm. That was the agreement.
Hey,
We treated everything. Now, media boy, I'm coming in for the maker. It's so much. People are owning photographers, and you know, photographer, you can't give him all the money because you need your photos, the hard copies before you pay off. Hard copy I read now, what could you see? Stories, and I was expecting money from this. I had a contract, and as that now people are still owing us. So this is when I need counselor to help me.
okay.
TV3 super Bobby Dean.
Before the year, a bit in some number of class or
I'm sorry for Kahon.
I'm sorry for Kahon. I saw the company a good Juma.
Yeah, Musofona, a Musofona,
Only Nimu says, I know me.
Missy Musofuna.
Oh, me bodia.
Yeah, sorry. TV3 Bodian.
Yeah, the body class level say.
Oh, exactly.
And the other crony him said he didn't do Bodin.
On a scale of 0 to 100, do now mo fra na omuntu omohunso a omuntu me enye ne sese na nka mo plan somewhere no percentage ne be sese.
Oh, be
70%.
Yes, 70.
Ehunso. But openo lavish. But ne hunso.
Yeah.
And now for so I know yes at the end of the day he or she is owing.
So sometimes you have to tell Okwa extreme to the parent. Go and talk to the parent. Okwa extreme to a very close friend. Okwa extreme to people that you think are close to them. To talk to them to pay you. Because other guys are on you. Because one wedding, you know, you are bringing on board carpenter, whoever, everybody, the caterer and everything is on board. So afterwards, you know, the people that I love their weddings in Nigeria for, aren't show fake. The Nigerians wouldn't show you fake.
Oh, wow.
They are going to give you the